Now let us learn about lists. Here I have defined a list L and I have elements 1, 2, 4, 5 and 99 in it. Now let us learn about the functions of list. So the first function is append. If I type any value in that bracket, like 6 will be inserted at the end of this list. So let us check it. Enter L and then enter. Look at this. So I've got a new list with 6 as the last element. So whenever we type an element inside that append function, that element will be inserted at the end of this list. So looking into the next function, clear. So clears the entire list. So if I type L and enter, I've got an empty list. So whenever we use a function clear, it means that the whole list will be deleted and we'll get an empty list. Now let me define another list. L equals 100, 201, 55, 66, 55, and 7. Now L dot. So the other function is, next function is copy this, it just copies the entire list, and count. So this function is used to count the number of times an element has occurred. For example, if I type count 55 and enter, the answer is 2. So 55 has occurred 2 times. So I've got the result 2. Next function is extend. So this function extend is used to extend the present list. So if I extend this list, the new list will be, if I extend with 6, 7, 8, 4 and type L and enter, I've got this as a new list, and 6, 7, 8, 4, the elements of this list are inserted at the end of the previous list. So whenever we use the extend function and define a list over there, these elements will be inserted at the end of the previous list. So that is the use of that function. The next function is index. So this tells us the index of any input. For example, if I write 55, index of 55 is 2. Or if I type got 5. So index tells the index of first 7 over here in this case. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So whenever there are repetitions, index fetches the index of first element which is present in that list. Here 55, there are two 55s. First 55 has index 2. So I've got index value. This can be used for those numbers which do not repeat as well. For example, if I type L dot index 100, I got 0. So index of 100 is 0. So the next function is insert. So this function is used to insert a number at a particular index. For example, if I mention 1, 66, this inserts 66 at first index. So if I define the list again, L enter, 66 is inserted at index 1. So whenever we use this function, we should mention the index as well as input. So it inserts that number at a particular index that we define. So next function is pop. So this deletes a particular element from a particular index. For example, pop of 0. So this represents that it is deleting 100. And if I write L and enter, 100 is deleted. So pop gives us the value which is being deleted, and it gives us the list. So it deletes the list, the element from the list. So the next function is remove. So this is used to remove a number from this list, the element. So L and enter, 66 is removed, and that too the first 66 is removed. So that is the use of that function. and reverse. So this function is used to reverse the entire list. This is the previous list and we have got a reverse value of this list. And be careful while using pop and remove. Pop removes the element from a index value. For example, pop of 0 removes element which is in index 0, that is 100. So 100 is being removed and the new list is, this is the new list. So remove removes the element with that particular value. So be careful while using both these functions. Next function is sort. So this function sort arranges the elements of the list in increasing order. So if I type L and enter, we have got all the elements arranged in increasing order. We have 2 sevens over here. All the sevens are together. And all the elements are arranged in ascending order.